I will just brief you. What is the concept idea is, this is a software wherein that is an input thing which has been developed from these people. Okay. In this software, it helps you to create a draft. These are all the outputs. Like what they told is, one was a plotter. Plotter, in a sense, there is a kind of a machine wherein you need to insert a paper. In that paper, you get whatever the draft has been come in this software. The same thing with the same measurement, it comes in a paper. So the next, initially it is on the paper. What we use on the plotter is purely for a paper cutting purpose. Once the paper drafting will be done on that machine. So we need to take the printing paper out of it, and you need to do the cutting out of it. Once the paper cutting has been done, you need to keep it on your fabric, whatever the fabric is there, on that you can have a direct cutting. So for you people, what is the easy step is that you don't need to get into the drafting purpose, which takes you people 1 or 2 hours. That is not required. Once the measurement has been inserted in this, automatically you get a generated one. The first machine is a laser machine, what they told. Printer in a sense, आप लोगों ने इसमें देखा होगा, जो जेरोक्स दुकान में देखा होगा, एक डॉटेड प्रिंटर रहेगा, वो डॉटर प्रिंटर को इसको कनेक्ट किया जाता है. That will be connected to this. So the same thing, whatever the draft has been inserted from your end in this software input, the same thing is as an output, it comes on a printer. Only this will be the constant. The software is a constant. Whatever you need to do the designing part, that will be done on the software itself. Rest of the things, the output what you need, it depends on the instrument what you take. Either it can be a printer in the sense a normal printer where you get a printed Xerox kind of a thing. Have you seen those printer? If you want to replace for the plotter, that is a different machine wherein the paper is continuous. You get whichever, how much ever the bigger. For example, if you are planning for a anarkali kind of a thing, you need a bigger this thing. In that, plotter will be a helpful. The printer is very compact. It is a printer will be a very compact thing wherein you can go for only blouses kind of a thing. For a blouses drafting, paper printing will be the that will be very much convenient. Whereas for a plotter, you can go out for any kind of a designs, whatever you want to do. And third one is the laser, what they told. That is a bigger machine. You need a bigger space for that. In that, there is no need of paper drafting, nothing. Once the thing has been done, whatever the designs have been done in the software, it is directly connected to the laser machine. Once that has been done, directly you can cut the fabric out of it. As you seen in the video, right? The same thing. Those are all the 3 outputs. This is the latest one what they have come out with. This is a projector kind of a thing. The thing is that they were planned to upgrade the thing. Instead of getting a paper printout and getting into the paper cutting, then keeping those paper onto the fabric, then do again the fabric cutting. Instead of that, like this, the table will be there. Everything will be aligned accordingly. So only thing you need to do is whatever the measurement you have inserted in this, automatically those draft will be seen here, like what you have seen. Once this is done, right, you need to clamp the table like this, the fabric, and you can start doing the cutting. Or else you just make a marking out of it like this, and you need to get the cutting out of it. The simplest way of getting the work done easily. That is the whole idea of this software. Anything else? See, like we in the industry, right, we are there almost in the 10 years, and we got operated very recently, down the line 1 year. Sorry? Very recently we started with this. Initially we had masters, the tailors, everyone were there. Practicality, when you look into the pharma, this industry, right, that boutique industry, you will face this problem. Masters will be there, sometimes they take off at that time. For them, it is just a job. For us, we are directly connected with the customers. They won't tolerate. Once the date has been fixed, we need to deliver it on time. If that person is absent for 10 to 15 days without intimation, you cannot say to your customer, हमारा मास्टर नहीं है इसीलिए 10 दिन के बाद दूंगा. कोई मानेगा? कोई नहीं मानेगा. This is a practicality issues. So at that time, if you have a master, in case he is absent, at that time you can utilize, you can do it on your own, get the things done, get the delivery done it on time. See, and the payment of the masters are very high. You won't believe, weekly. Do you have any idea like how much the masters weekly? Yeah, exactly. They go up till 18,000 also at the present.
One paper is 5 rupees cutting. One paper is 5 rupees, only 5 rupees cutting. One paper, one blouse.
See.
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ?
ನಮ್ಮ ಬುಟಿಕಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅವ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ನಮ್ಗೆ
1 year ಆಯ್ತು. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಲೈಕ್ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ನಾರ್ತ್, ಐದರ್ ದ ಬೆಂಗಾಲೀಸ್, ದ ಬಿಹಾರೀಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್. ಮೋರ್ ಆಫ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. ಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ they will be here yearly once, they go for a 2 months vacation to their native place. So at that time we cannot depend on them and sit idly in it. We need to have some kind of a replacement. So at that time we thought this will be the right instrument for us to get them replaced. That is what was the whole idea. It is really helpful. The thing is that time consumption, in-time deliveries, these are all the major problems what we face in a boutique. With this help of this software, that will be very faster in the time delivery thing, because you people will be meeting all the boutiques and you will be facing, people will say we'll give you tomorrow. At the time when you go, even still then there won't be even started your stitching. Then again they will stretch for 1 day, 2 day. By that time you have the wedding or any functions in the evening, that evening only they will be able to deliver the things to you. That is what is the problem. So to replace those problems, this is an right platform and right software what you have. That is all.
Now, if you're doing some bridal wear or anything,
Okay.
Is that useful for that?
Yeah. See, like bridal, what is the thing? The basic is, this is for a stitching purpose, and for the designing, embroidery purpose, there is an other set of designing part and the handwork what you all learned. No, that is the thing. In the same marking place, this is an marking. Once this has been done on your fabric, accordingly you can design it and you can get the handwork done on it.
So why you have still kept a master for that? Tell me why you have kept a master when you have all this?
See, the thing is that initially we had a master. That is a common funda. This industry runs with master as well as tailors. So gradually, this is the common issues, like 3 days achanak se they will take a chutti without intimation, because they are not professional, and moreover they won't be highly educated people. The people who come for mastering, no, they won't be highly educated. For them it is not necessary. They think छुट्टी मार दिया तो मार दिया, 10 दिन 5 दिन, हाँ हमारा क्या जाता है, जब हम काम करेंगे तब पैसे लेंगे, जब हम काम नहीं करेंगे तो उन लोग, boutique is theirs, that is their headache, हाँ that will be their idea. For those kind of situations to handle, na, these are all the things, alternative things.
अभी ये exactly कर दिया. Master is not the color. It's also explaining the island how to stitch.
Yeah.
क्या करना है, कैसे क्या stitch में. अभी वो part कैसे handle?
नहीं, टेलर लोगों को क्या है ना, tailors will have that knowledge, stitching knowledge will be there, because when you see here, these are all the margin lines what you see. For them tailors, this is a stitching. हाँ.
अभी कुछ ड्रेप में किया या कुछ एक्स्ट्रा ऐड किया या कुछ किया
उसके लिए we are the designers. We are into this industry. Even we also learned all this thing. We will be having the designing knowledge, but we don't be having the stitching knowledge. हम लोगों को सिलाई करने नहीं आता. हम लोगों को किस तरीके का डिज़ाइन चाहिए, उसको डिज़ाइनिंग कैसे करना है, उसका नॉलेज हम लोगों को रहता है. उस हिसाब से हम लोग उसको सिखा के करवाते हैं. That is our difference.
ಈಗ ಹೊಸ ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ.
See, and
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
and she has highlighted one important point. Like for example, you people be updated with the Pinterest. You are aware of the Pinterest, right? In that only you will get too much of designing patterns, everything. Whatever the designs you have, that can immediately be replaced in the software also. For example, you have selected one kind of a design in a Pinterest. So you want to get the stitching done with the same design pattern. So once the design has been sent to these people, na, these are all the people who runs this. They generate those designs and implement in this so that you can get it done immediately. It takes nearly 1 day or a 2 day max to max for them to generate and send it to you in the software. Puche.
When we do this machine embroidery,
Okay.
we do it on fabric before the cutting.
Okay.
So after we finish the machine embroidery, how do we do that laser cut?
No. That is where, like in the laser, na, once the embroidery has been done, initially you need to take a marking out of it. फैब्रिक में पहले मार्किंग करवाना है. मार्किंग के हिसाब से वर्क हैज बीन डन. यू नीड इट मैन्युअली. After embroidery, you cannot go into the cutting purpose with the laser. That has to be done manually itself.
Like what started laser will look the lining color.
Laser embroidery के लिए laser use नहीं होगा.
See, she added a valuable point. See, instead of going, we need to replace with the lining material.
Only lining cutting. बाद में main piece cut ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
See, before getting into the main fabric, na, we need to get into the lining fabrics. There is one more thing called a lining materials, which has to be added along with the main fabric. Na. Instead of getting into directly cutting on the fabric, we need to go with, in the case of embroidery, you need to go with the lining material cutting fabric. Accordingly, you can get that things. The thing, like any other doubts, before getting into the conclusion, just to conclude, this is a software which has been made easy for you people to get into the business. Initially, to get started with the business, right, you need this kind of a thing, upgraded things. Na? For this will help you in a better way to start your business in a better this thing. That is what is the whole idea. Because once you get into the thing, na, practicality is different. Reality, when you get into that, you get to know what is the importance of this software. But overall, we as a people, we are using it in the boutiques. Now we know the benefits what you are getting. Sorry? No, we are not into laser. We are into the printer kind of. And she is a person behind everything. The lady.
Brain behind.
She is